Hello, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us today for this interview.
You're welcome.
What is your name?
My name is Andre M. Evers.
Nice to meet you, Andre.
Likewise.
Please tell me something about yourself.
Well, I grew up on the streets of South Philadelphia. South Philly is great. What I really love about South Philly, not to say other parts of Philadelphia is not like that, but my block, my area, my neighborhood is very diversified. You have people of different ethnic background, different ethnicity. During the summertime, there's all these wonderful fragrance of different ethnic cuisines on grill, and it's such a pleasure. And the people are really great. Have great neighbors, and I'm the oldest of 7 children. Right now, I'm a junior at the School of Tourism and Hospitality Management. I'm majoring in hospitality operation as well as sustainable event management, and I love this. I love this campus. I remember when I first stepped foot on this campus, and it's funny. I was deciding between Drexel University as well as Temple University, and when I went to Drexel campus, it was. I don't know, it seemed as though they took themselves too seriously. I walked around campus, there was nobody out, although it was like the middle of spring semester. So I took a trip down here to Temple University, and as soon as I stepped foot on campus, I just felt this familiarity of like being home. I remember walking, I seen students sprawled out on the lawn in the grass with their towels. Frisbees was whizzing past my head as I'm walking down, seeing students like interviewing other students. It was great, and as soon as I stepped foot, I was like, yes, this is home. This is where I'm going to be spending my next few years at. And as far as professionally, I've been honing my craft professionally in the food and beverage sector of hospitality, and it's amazing. I mean, what can I say about it? I worked at places such as Lebec Finn alongside Chef Perrier, Nicholas Elmy, who won Top Chef season 11. He has a restaurant called Laurel in South Philadelphia, which is great. It's right there it's on East Passyunk. You have to. The food is amazing. I worked at Spraga, who's another Top Chef winner. Also places such as Stateside and Marigold Kitchen BYOB. I love the industry so much because I have the opportunity to play a positive, not a positive. It's positive. It's a positive role, but it's more. I play an integral part of someone's experience. And through the knowledge I've gained working in the restaurant industry, be it wine or food, the different preparations and pairing food with wine, I love it. And the camaraderie, the level of enjoyment that I receive from taking care of my guests is something that is absolutely amazing. It's wonderful. I have a great time. I really do with my guests.
Great to hear that. Please tell me about your accomplishments in your life. Through the grace of God, I have many accomplished many things in my life. I would really expound on one accomplishment, which is pretty much it's an academic accomplishment. I remember it was July 5th, 2009. I received a call from a friend of mine, and she told me, she asked me, did I hear the news? And I told her, what news? What are you talking about? She told me that the place that I worked at for the past 3.5 years, which is Oceaneer Seafood Room, located on 7th and Moana, had filed for Chapter 11, and I was basically out of a job, and that was a pretty tough time in my life. I remember just putting out resumes everywhere. I was collecting unemployment, and one of the requirements one has to have before he or she receives benefits, they had to go down to the PA Career Link, which is located on 9th and Spring Garden. And while I was there, I seen a flyer that said that if you're a dislocated worker and if you lost your job due to no fault of your own, you are eligible to receive a grant to attend college at the community college at the Community College of Philadelphia. And immediately I was like, wow, that sounds like a great opportunity. But through some things that happened throughout my life, I never graduated high school. I started working. I had a big family, and we needed money. long story short, I knew I needed my GED and I needed it in 2 weeks. So I just studied my behind off for the past 2 weeks. I got my GED. I was able to attend the Community College of Philadelphia. I remember, I can't forget that day. It was January 10th, 2010. That was actually a great semester for me because that was the same year. Well, actually, the day after I started my job working at Lebec Finn. So that's a huge accomplishment, and I wind up graduating with high honors, and I got my associates in culinary and hospitality management, where the commencement was held here at Temple University at the Leah Course Center right there on Broad Street, and that was 2012. So I believe that was a huge major accomplishment in my life, just because I'm the only person in my family, well, both my sister and we're the only ones in our family that actually got our degree, and got our associate's degree, and we both at Temple right now. So, it's awesome. It's amazing. It's thrilling. It really is.
That's a great story.
Thank you.
What have you learned in the class today?
Wow. What have I learned? Before I can even expound on what I've learned in class, I have to talk about my instructor. I believe an instructor or teacher has a good instructor has the ability to adapt to his or her students and their different learning styles. And Dr. Petrucci, he possessed those characteristics, those abilities. He's a fine instructor. He's an excellent teacher. He gives us a lot of work, and it's a lot, but it caused me to stretch myself academically. I've done a lot of critical thinking given all the assignments and the projects he has given me. So therefore, he's an excellent teacher, and I have learned a lot. I'm still learning, and I think he's a very decent leader. Speaking of leaders, I read this article in the Wall Street Journal, and this article was just basically about the different leadership styles. There was pace setting, affiliative. Affiliative is more about it emphasizes on the importance of teamwork, the cohesiveness between upper and lower management, as well as the employees, as well as coaching. Coaching is more of a one-on-one style of leadership that focuses on the development of an individual as he or she to improve his or her performance. And which take us to what I actually learned in class. I learned that there are two different types of leaders. One is a transactional leader, the other is transformational. Transactional is more of a traditional style of management, whereas transformational leaders are people who who are highly intelligent when it comes to social and emotional skills, and intelligent. And I think I'm more of a transformational leader. So there you have it. That's what I learned in class.
That's great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.